The sun is rising, and with it comes a soft invitation to begin again. In this quiet light, there is space for the heart to breathe and for the mind to settle. If there is worry today, that is okay. If there is hope today, that is okay too. All feelings are welcome here. Place a gentle hand over the heart and take one slow breath. Feel the air move in and out like a calm wave. This is a fresh doorway. Prosperity meets those who are kind to themselves, who take small, steady steps, who speak to their inner world with care. Whisper softly, "This day begins with peace." Let that sentence sit inside the chest as if it belongs there. It does. Prosperity is not only about numbers in an account or objects on a shelf. Prosperity is a way of living that honors the body, clears the mind, and allows good to flow through daily life. Prosperity shows up as calm in a busy moment, as a kind word spoken at the right time, as a simple meal enjoyed with gratitude. It shows up as clear choices, as strength to say yes to what helps and no to what harms, as faith that inner worth is steady and does not need proof. When the inner soil is soft and cared for, seeds grow. When self-talk is loving, actions become brave and gentle at once. Whisper, "Life supports me in every way," and let the shoulders drop. Let the breath be a bridge from night to day. Inhale slowly through the nose to a count of 4, pause for 2, and exhale through the mouth to a count of 6. Do this a few times with ease. As the breath lengthens, tension loosens its grip. The jaw knows how to release, the forehead smooths, the belly softens. The body hears the message. It is safe to move forward. When the body feels safe, the mind listens. Ideas come more easily, solutions feel closer, and confidence grows without force. Calm settles through me. Good flows toward me, can be said on the outbreath. Feel the rhythm of that sentence as the air leaves the lungs. Let it be simple, gentle, true enough for today. Stand near a window or step outside and greet the new light. Notice how the sky changes tone, how the air feels on the skin, how the world awakens slowly and steadily. This quiet meeting with the day sends a signal deep within. It is time to rise. There is no rush. The body is a wise friend. It responds to light, to sound, to warmth. Each morning can be a small ceremony of self-respect, a hand over the heart, a clear sentence of intention, a willingness to begin. Say, "Today I choose gentle progress." Say it softly or say it aloud with strength. Let it set the tone for choices and steps that follow. Now set an intention as one would set a direction before a walk. An intention is not pressure, it is guidance. It is a loving promise to show up with care. Choose one intention for this sunrise. It could be, "I bring peace to my tasks," or "I treat myself with patience," or "I move with clarity." Keep it short and kind. Breathe that intention in and breathe out any strain. If the mind starts listing many goals, return to one simple sentence. Simplicity is strength. A single guiding line can carry a whole day. The heart does not need a long speech. It needs a clear, loving note. The mirror can be a morning friend. Stand with a soft gaze. Look into the eyes and without judgment, offer one supportive sentence. "I am willing to support myself with love." Let the words land. It may feel new. That is fine. New paths begin with small steps that are repeated. The face in the mirror is not a problem to fix. It is a dear companion meeting the day. If the mind brings up old stories, just breathe and return to kindness. "I am worthy of good," works like warm tea for the spirit. Let the body feel the warmth of that truth spreading slowly. Gratitude grows more gratitude. Take a notebook or a simple piece of paper and write 3 lines. List 3 things, however small, that bring ease in this moment. The light at the window, the warmth of a blanket, the steadiness of the floor under the feet. Add one line of gratitude for the self. Thank you for getting up and trying again. Gratitude is like sunlight on seeds. It invites life to rise. It shifts attention from lack to possibility. Prosperity follows attention. What the mind feeds grows. Feed it with tender thanks and watch how the day opens. Movement wakes the flow of energy. Roll the neck slowly. Sweep the shoulders back and down. Open the chest with a small stretch. Sway the hips gently. Circle the ankles. Move with the breath. This is not a test. It is a greeting. After even a few moments of easeful motion, the mind often feels clearer and the heart feels lighter. The message to the whole self is simple. I care for me. From that care, wise choices are easier. From that care, the day feels more manageable. My body is a friendly home for abundance, can be felt as the spine lengthens and the breath steadies. Settle the plan for this morning. One kind breath, one kind thought, one kind step. Prosperity grows with consistency. It does not need to be loud or fast. It needs to be loving and steady. The sunrise shows us how. Soft light, patient increase, quiet strength. Carry this pattern into the hours ahead. If the mind gets noisy, return to the heart hand and the slow breath. If self-talk gets sharp, return to the mirror sentence. If fear rises, speak a gentle line. I allow increase. Let the day be a practice of soft courage. Let it be enough. Whisper once more, this day is kind to me, and walk forward. The early light touches the skin in a special way. It signals the inner timekeeper that a fresh cycle has begun. The body rests at night so that it can renew, and morning light helps this rhythm stay steady. When this rhythm is calm, the mind often feels clearer, choices feel easier, and moods feel more balanced. Sunrise is nature's soft alarm that guides the whole system toward balance. This balance supports prosperity because it supports clear thinking, kind action, and healthy energy. Without strain, the first minutes of day can gently set the tone for many hours ahead. Thoughts shape the body's signals, and the body's signals shape thoughts. This is a two-way path. When the breath is shallow and the shoulders are tight, thoughts may turn heavy. When the breath is deep and steady, shoulders soften and the heart feels safer. The early light helps this deepening. Standing by the window or stepping outside, let the eyes rest on the sky. The soft rays tell the inner world, you can open. As openness grows, helpful thoughts rise. Solutions that felt far away come closer. Prosperity loves this open channel. It slips in quietly when there is space. A calm body is not a passive body, it is a wise body. Calm allows better focus. Calm allows the heart to listen for what truly matters. When choices are made from calm, they tend to be kinder and more effective. Sunrise is a calm teacher. Watch how the shadows ease, how color spreads, how the world accepts the new day without rush. Follow that lesson. Before the day speaks loudly, take a few quiet moments to speak softly to the self. Calm settles through me. Good flows toward me. This sentence, paired with the morning light, becomes a simple tool that can be used anywhere. Many look for big answers and big changes, but small, steady practices build big change. The early minutes of day are powerful because they are still clean. The mind has not yet gathered many tasks. The phone can stay face down a little longer. The world can wait while the inner world receives care. Use this space to plant one or two thoughts that guide loving action. I treat myself with patience. I move with clarity. These are like signposts on a quiet road. They do not shout, they guide. When the day grows busy, these signposts still stand inside, pointing the way. Bring the senses into this practice. Feel the coolness or warmth of the air, Listen to the first sounds of the morning. Notice the weight of the feet on the floor. Notice the taste of water on the tongue. Each simple notice draws awareness out of worry and into the present. The present is where choice lives. Prosperity grows in the present because action lives here. When the mind is here, steps can be taken in a steady way. One small call made, one small plan written, one small task begun and finished. These small acts, done from presence, create momentum. The body understands rhythm, breath in, breath out, day and night, waking and resting. Prosperity also has rhythm, saving and spending, giving and receiving, effort and ease. The morning helps set this rhythm with gentleness. In the early light, choose a balanced plan, a little movement, a little quiet, a little journaling, a little action. This balance prevents the strain that leads to burnout. It also prevents the stagnation that leads to stuckness. Balance keeps the door open for good to enter and stay. Say softly, "I allow balance to guide my choices," and feel how the whole system responds. Sunrise is a signal of hope, but it is also a signal of responsibility. A new day brings new choices. Prosperity increases when choices are made with care. The early light makes it easier to choose with care because the mind is clearer and the heart is softer. Use this time to ask a simple, kind question. What is one step I can take today that supports my well-being? Let the answer be small and doable. A glass of water, a short walk, a call that has been delayed, a budget note, a forgiving thought. These steps plant roots. Roots hold growth steady. Self-talk is the soil from which action grows. If the first words of the day are harsh, the day feels heavy. If the first words are kind, the day feels lighter. Pair the sunrise with supportive words. This day is kind to me. I move with peace and good meets me. Prosperity follows my loving steps. Speak them slowly with breath. Let the chest rise and fall with each line. The body will hear, the mind will hear, and choices will follow. This is how small minutes become big support. There is a gentle truth. What is practiced grows. If early light and kind breath are practiced daily, calm grows. If soft self-talk and small actions are practiced daily, prosperity grows. The sunrise is not magic by itself. It is an ally. It offers a quiet field where good seeds can be planted. Be faithful to this field. Visit it each morning for a few moments. Offer it breath, kind words, and steady attention. Then carry its light into the day. This is a loving way to live, and loving ways create loving results. Bring attention now to the breath, the simplest and most faithful friend. Breath is always here, always ready to soothe, always ready to steady. Sit comfortably with the spine tall but not rigid. Rest the hands on the thighs or over the heart. Soften the eyes or close them. Inhale through the nose to the count of 4. Hold gently for 2. Exhale through the mouth to the count of 6. This pattern guides the body into ease. The longer exhale sends a clear message of safety. Safety melts tension. Safety opens the door to receiving. Let the breath feel smooth, like a stream that keeps flowing. If the mind wanders, it is welcome to return. Thoughts can pass like clouds. The breath remains. Begin with 10 rounds. Count quietly. 1, 2, 3. Letting the air move in and out at a kind pace. With each exhale, allow a small release. Soften the jaw, lower the shoulders, relax the belly. With each inhale, invite a quality, peace, clarity, openness. There is nothing to force. Breath work is a gentle training in trust. The body knows how to calm, the mind can follow. Pair the breath with a supportive sentence. On the in-breath, I soften. On the pause, I am safe. On the out-breath, I release. Another option. Inhale, I welcome good. Pause, I am ready. Exhale, I let go. Find a rhythm that feels natural and kind. The purpose is not to create a perfect state. The purpose is to build a reliable way back to steadiness. When steadiness grows, choices are wiser and kinder. Prosperity loves wise, kind choices. It stays where it feels respected and well tended. Notice small signs that the breath is working. The heart rate may slow, the face may feel warmer, the hands may tingle slightly, the mind may feel a little more spacious. These are gentle hints that the calming system is active. Spend 3 to 5 minutes with this breath in the morning. It does not need to be longer to be helpful. Consistency matters more than length. The breath will become an anchor, a place to return when the day grows loud. This anchor turns a scattered moment into a centered one. A centered moment leads to a clear next step. If resistance shows up, tightness in the chest, restlessness in the legs, impatience in the mind, greet it with kindness. Resistance is often a sign that old patterns are loosening. Massage the chest for a moment, or place both hands on the belly and feel it rise and fall. Whisper. Every exhale clears space for increase. Let the words move with the breath, and let the body feel the truth of them. There is always space to clear, space to welcome, space to grow. Breath makes space where tension once lived. If it helps, add a simple count with the fingers. Touch thumb to index on the inhale, thumb to middle on the pause, thumb to ring on the exhale, thumb to little as you complete the count. This finger counting becomes a quiet ritual that can be done anywhere, at the window, at a desk, in a line, before a meeting, or while sitting on the edge of the bed. The body loves patterns. This pattern becomes a safe path to follow whenever nerves rise or thoughts feel tight. Some mornings are heavy. The breath can feel stuck at first. Start smaller. Inhale for 3, hold for 1, exhale for 4. Let the breath expand gently over days. The goal is comfort, not performance. If tears come, let them come. Tears are a kind release. The breath will move again. The practice is a gift to the heart. No scoreboard, only support. With time, the body begins to anticipate this kindness at sunrise. It will meet you with quicker release and deeper ease. As the breath steadies, pair it with a soft physical reset. On an exhale, draw the shoulders up toward the ears, then let them drop. Roll the head slowly from side to side. Stretch the arms wide and open the chest. This creates room for the breath to expand. Feel how the rib cage opens like a window. Feel how the back lets go. These simple moves, matched with the breath, wash the body with freshness. After a few minutes, the whole inner atmosphere feels lighter. Now let the breath guide a short focus practice. After each exhale, silently affirm one supportive line that fits the day's intention. I move with peace. I take one clear step. I am willing to be guided. Keep the language gentle and believable. The breath carries these lines deep. The body learns to trust them. Soon the mind will offer these lines on its own when challenge appears, because it has rehearsed them in calm moments. That is the power of morning breath. Rehearsal for grace under pressure. Close the practice with 3 natural breaths, not counted. Let the body find its own rhythm again. Place a hand over the heart and say, "Thank you for this breath." Feel gratitude spread through the chest. This gratitude is not a demand for the day to be perfect. It is a thank you for support that is always near. Breath is the most loyal support. It never leaves, it never judges, it always returns. With this support, the day can begin in a steady way. Carry the breath into action. When picking up the phone, take one long exhale. When opening the laptop, take one long exhale. When the mind tenses before a task, take one long exhale. These small choices build a strong pattern. Release, then act. Action taken from release is often clear and effective. Action taken from tension can be rushed and scattered. The breath teaches patience without delay, courage without harshness, and movement without strain. Whisper once more, calm settles through me, good flows toward me, and step into the day with that quiet power. Stand with a soft gaze and meet the eyes in the mirror as if greeting a dear friend. Let the face rest. Let the shoulders settle. Take one gentle breath in and one long breath out. The mirror is not a judge. It is a place of meeting. A simple meeting with the self each morning begins to restore trust. Many have learned to scan for flaws, to point out what is wrong, to push for better with a hard voice. That voice tightens the chest and pulls the brow inward. It invites stress into the body and turns the day into a battle. Today, offer a new voice. Let the jaw loosen. Lift the corners of the mouth the smallest amount. Speak kindly, even if the words feel new or tender. Soft words are medicine. They calm the nervous system, smooth the breath, and signal safety to the body. Safety opens the door to growth. Growth opens the door to prosperity. Say one simple sentence, steady and clear. I am willing to support myself with love. Feel how those words land. This is not a trick. It is a decision, a loving decision to be on one's own side. When support rises from within, the whole day shifts. Decisions become clearer. Choices feel lighter. It grows easier to allow good to come in. Say another line. I am worthy of good. Worth is not earned by overwork or constant proving. Worth is present because life is present. Worth is natural as breath. With each line, breathe it into the chest. Let the body hear it. The body listens to tone more than clever words. Keep the tone warm and steady, as if speaking to someone cherished. If resistance shows up, perhaps a thought that says, "This is silly," or a tightness in the throat, let it be there without a fight. Resistance is often a sign that old stories are losing their hold. Place a hand on the heart. Offer an easier line. I am learning. Learning gives space. Learning allows small steps. No one needs to jump from doubt to full belief in one move. Building inner worth is like tending a small flame. Shield it from cold winds. Feed it gently. Stay near it every morning for a few moments. Over time, that flame brightens the whole room. This bright room becomes the inner home where prosperity loves to visit. Now, look again into the eyes. Notice the softness that arrives with the breath. Speak to the person in the mirror as a caring mentor would. I am here for you. I am on your side. We will take one kind step today. Pair each sentence with a slow inhale and a longer exhale. Feel the shoulders drop. Feel the face open. When the face softens, the heart softens. When the heart softens, the mind stops fighting and starts listening. From this listening, helpful ideas appear without strain. Prosperity follows receptive states because receiving requires openness. Openness grows in rooms filled with kindness. Add one line that links self-worth to allowing increase. It is safe for me to receive. Many hold a quiet fear that receiving will take from others or that receiving will lead to loss later. Fear closes the hand into a fist. A closed hand cannot receive. Let the fingers relax. Let the chest widen. Receiving is part of a healthy rhythm. Giving and receiving are waves in the same ocean. Say, I receive with grace. I give with joy. This rhythm keeps life moving. When life moves, supply moves. When supply moves, needs are met in calm, honest, respectful ways. If the mind begins to recall old criticisms, words once heard or words once spoken to the self, meet them with a new pattern. Speak a reply that is gentle and true enough for today. If the criticism says, you never get it right, answer softly, I allow progress. If it says, you are behind, answer, I honor my pace. If it says, you are not enough, answer, I am enough for this moment, and this moment is enough for me. These replies are not debates. They are warm corrections that teach the mind a new direction. Over time, the mind learns to offer the new lines first. Let the hands join the ritual. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Feel the rise and fall. Say, I trust my inner wisdom. Move both hands to the cheeks lightly, with care, as if blessing the face. Say, I treat myself with respect. Bring the hands to the temples and massage slowly, loosening any tightness that comes from worry. Say, I choose peace. Touch the throat gently and add, my voice is kind and clear. Touch the forehead and add, my thoughts support my good. This simple touch and say practice helps the body anchor the words. The body loves rhythmic care. It remembers. Now invite a money-affirming line that feels natural and honest. I welcome increase through honest, joyful ways. Let the mouth form the words slowly. Let the ears hear them. Say, I treat money with care, and money treats me with care. Money responds to clarity and respect. When self-talk is harsh, money conversations feel harsh too. When self-talk is kind, money choices become kinder. That is the deeper link between self-worth and worth in the world. Inner tone becomes outer tone. Soft strength inside becomes steady strength outside. Close this mirror time with a small promise. I will speak to myself with care today. Write it on a sticky note if helpful and place it where it will be seen. Each time eyes meet eyes in any mirror, bathroom, hallway, elevator, repeat one line from this ritual. Keep it simple. I am worthy of good. Over days and weeks, this practice turns into a steady friendship with the self. Prosperity roots well in the soil of friendship. The roots draw courage, patience, and clear seeing. These are the nutrients that turn ideas into action and action into increase. Turn now to gratitude that feels warm and real, not forced. Forced words ring hollow. Real gratitude has texture and detail. It tastes like the sip of water after waking. It looks like the first light across the floor. It sounds like a quiet morning sound that brings calm. Take a notebook and write 3 lines that are specific and present. Grateful for the cool air on my skin. Grateful for the steady beat in my chest. Grateful for the chance to try again. These lines act like anchors. They hold attention in the here and now, where strength is available. Add 1 line of gratitude for the self. Many skip this part and wait for perfect days to offer praise. Offer praise now for any small act of care. Grateful for getting up. Grateful for the breath practice. Grateful for speaking kindly in the mirror. Praise is not pride. Praise is nourishment. Where praise lands, energy rises. Where energy rises, choices brighten. This is how gratitude builds prosperity from the inside. It trains the mind to notice value. Noticing value leads to creating value. Creating value invites fair exchange, and fair exchange sustains supply. Let the pen slow down and expand 1 gratitude by adding a reason. Grateful for the warm tea because it relaxes my body and helps me think clearly. When the mind hears a reason, the feeling deepens. The body relaxes more. The heart opens more. Calm spreads. Calm supports wise action. Wise action often brings steady increase. That chain is simple and reliable. Gratitude, calm, clarity, action, increase. Walk that chain gently each morning. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be sincere. If a heavy morning arrives and gratitude feels far away, turn toward the basics. Grateful for the floor under my feet. Grateful for the breath that keeps me here. Grateful for water to drink. Basics are strong. Basics hold us. Basics remind the mind that life supports the body in many quiet ways. As basics are named, heaviness loosens a little. Once it loosens, add one more line that points toward hope. Grateful that change is possible today. Hope gives the mind a direction that is both kind and active. Bring money into gratitude with respect. Open the wallet or place a hand over it and speak softly. Grateful for every coin and every note that passes through my hands. Grateful for the ways money helps me care for my needs. Grateful that money can be used with love. This small practice clears old fear around money and brings in appreciation. Appreciation invites better stewardship. Better stewardship leads to better outcomes. Say, I bless the flow of money in and out. This blessing turns transactions into a caring rhythm. Create a simple proof jar in the notebook. Each morning, write one small piece of proof that life is supporting growth. A kind message, a problem solved, a paid bill, a helpful idea, a moment of calm during a tense time. These are not small in truth. They are signs that the path is working. When the mind doubts, open the journal and read a few lines of proof. Doubt softens in the face of living evidence. Softened doubt gives space for confidence. Confidence helps action. Action grows results. Prosperity builds on these steady layers. Use gratitude to repair limiting lines. If the mind says there is never enough, write 3 lines that show enoughness in the present. Enough air to breathe, enough light to read, enough courage to take one step. Then add 1 line that invites more, open to more than enough. There is no need to argue with the old thought. Let it fade as new lines grow stronger through daily practice. The mind becomes what it repeats. Choose repeats that heal. Close the gratitude practice with a breath and a gentle affirmation. Thank you, life, for today's quiet gifts. Sit for a few seconds and let the body feel the truth of that line. This is not a demand that the day be easy. It is an agreement to notice good where it appears and to grow it with attention. Prosperity thrives where appreciation is present because appreciation treats resources with care. Care prevents waste. Care guides choices. Care keeps the door open for increase to enter and remain. Now wake the body with easeful movement. Movement is how the body speaks. When the body moves in kind ways, emotions move too. Stuck feelings loosen, stiff thoughts loosen. Energy begins to circulate where it once pooled. Start with the neck. Let the head tip gently toward one shoulder, then roll forward and to the other side in a slow half circle. Lift the head and let it rest tall. Move the shoulders up toward the ears and let them drop. Sweep the shoulders back and down as if opening space across the chest. Breathe as the arms widen slightly, palms open. The heart space likes room. Room invites breath. Breath invites calm. Let the spine move like a friendly wave. Sit or stand with feet grounded. On an inhale, lengthen the spine gently, feeling the crown rise. On an exhale, allow a small curl, rounding the upper back as the belly softens. Repeat, slow and steady. This wave wakes the back body, which often holds old stories. As the back loosens, it becomes easier to stand with a calm strength. Calm strength is the posture of prosperity. It says without words, I am here, I am safe, I am ready. Bring attention to the hips. Circle them slowly as if smoothing the edges of a tight day. Hips store emotion. Circles tell the body that flow is welcome. Let the knees soften. Feel how tension releases through the legs into the floor. Circle the ankles. Flex and point the feet. These small circles affect circulation. When circulation improves, the mind often clears. A clear mind sees opportunities that a tense mind misses. Opportunities that are seen can be chosen. Chosen opportunities lead to growth. Add a gentle chest opener. Interlace the fingers behind the back or place the hands on the lower back and press elbows toward each other as the chest lifts. Keep the chin slightly tucked to lengthen the neck. Breathe into the front of the body. The heart area expands with this movement. Expansion here often brings a lightness to mood and thought. Say softly while opening, "I open to good." Then release and let the arms hang. Notice the afterglow, a subtle warmth or a sense of space across the chest. Shake out the hands and wrists. Let the arms swing loosely by the sides, then bring a light bounce into the knees. A small shake clears stagnant energy and signals the body that it can release. Some tension does not need to be solved. It needs to be shaken away. Keep the breath easy. Allow a gentle sigh out of the mouth. Sighs reset the nervous system. After a few moments, the inner chatter quiets and the body feels more awake, yet peaceful. Invite light self-massage. Tap lightly with fingertips across the chest, along the arms, over the belly, down the thighs, around the knees, and down to the calves and ankles. This tapping brings attention to areas that have felt ignored. Attention is love. Love softens guarding. As guarding softens, flexibility grows. This practice takes 2 or 3 minutes and leaves a sense of being more present. Presence is fertile ground for good choices. Good choices invite good outcomes. Now pair movement with supportive lines. While rolling the shoulders, say, "I release strain, I welcome flow." While circling the hips, say, "I move with ease and life moves with me." While opening the chest, say, "My body is a friendly home for abundance." These lines, said during motion, sink deep. The body learns them as rhythms, not just ideas. During the day, when tension rises, the body can recall these rhythms and find ease again more quickly. Finish with a balanced stance. Feet hip-width apart, knees soft, tailbone lengthening toward the floor, spine tall, crown lifted, chin easy, shoulders relaxed, hands open. Take 3 natural breaths. In this stance, say a closing affirmation. "I stand in ease, I walk in peace, and increase meets me on my path." Feel how grounded that sounds. Grounding does not slow progress. Grounding secures progress. Growth that is rooted does not topple in the wind. Drink a little water to signal fresh flow. If helpful, switch on calm music, but keep attention inside. Notice how the body now holds the mind, rather than the mind pulling the body. This is the power of easeful movement. It brings the whole self into the same direction. Prosperity loves alignment. When thoughts, feelings, and actions move together, the results feel steady and honest. There is no need for force. There is only a gentle, continuing yes to life. Carry one movement into the rest of the morning as a reset. Before a call, roll the shoulders back and take one open chest breath. Before writing a message, circle the wrists and shake out the hands. Before planning money tasks, stand tall, feel both feet on the floor, and speak, "I choose clear, caring steps." These tiny acts are more than habits. They are signals to the whole being that life can be approached with calm power. If soreness is present, adapt. Ease is the guide. If standing is not comfortable, do shoulder rolls and neck stretches while seated. If the lower back wants support, place a cushion behind it and keep movements small and slow. Kindness to the body is never a setback. It is a wise investment. When the body feels respected, it returns that respect with steadier energy, better focus, and a brighter mood. That mood colors choices. Choices color outcomes. Outcomes build the life being shaped. Close this section with hands over the heart and belly once again. Breathe in for 4, pause for 2, breathe out for 6. Speak softly. I move gently. I think clearly. I act kindly. One more breath. I welcome increase that matches my peace. Walk forward with that rhythm in the limbs. Let the day feel like a dance that values grace over strain, presence over hurry, and care over pressure. Where grace leads, prosperity follows. Where presence leads, doors open. Where care leads, gains stay. Close the eyes for a moment and let a calm picture rise from the heart, not from pressure. This is the gentle art of seeing good in advance and feeling it as if it has already been welcomed. Start with one simple scene, not many. Picture a calm table with papers set in order and a bill stamped paid, or a warm kitchen where breakfast is enjoyed without rush, or a workday that moves with ease from start to finish. Allow the scene to be small, kind, and believable. Let the body be part of this practice. Notice the breath moving in a relaxed way. Notice shoulders releasing. Touch the thumb and index finger together to create a quiet signal. This is the receiving state. Keep the picture soft, like sunlight on water. There is no need to sharpen every detail. Let the feeling be the main guide. Peace in the chest, steadiness in the belly, openness in the throat. Whisper inwardly. Good outcomes unfold with ease. Stay here for a minute or two, letting the body drink in the tone of this picture. Now add the senses. If the scene is a paid bill, feel the smooth paper and hear the light stamp. Sense the quiet pride that warms the chest. If the scene is a kind work day, hear the gentle hum of tasks being done. Feel hands moving with clarity. Sense the relief that follows completion. If the scene is a peaceful home, notice the light in the room, the clean scent of a new morning, the simple gratitude that softens the face. This step matters because the nervous system learns through senses. When the senses are invited, the body records the scene as an experience, not just an idea. Experience teaches faster than thought alone. Link the picture to a small breath rhythm. Inhale for 4 and say inside, I welcome. Pause for 2 and say, I am ready. Exhale for 6 and say, I allow. Let the fingers stay joined as an anchor. This anchor will be useful later in the day. It can be used before a call, before opening a bill, before starting a task. A light touch of thumb and finger tells the whole being, return to the state where good can enter. That simple gesture becomes a bridge from stress to peace. If the mind tries to build a very grand image and then feels strain, soften it. Scale the picture down until it feels warm and steady. Prosperity pictures work best when they are kind and close to daily life. A calm paid bill today is a seed that grows into larger freedom later. A kind work hour now becomes a kind work day, then a kind week. Let growth be patient. Affirm softly, small, clear pictures, steady good results. The power lives in repetition with feeling, not in forcing a miracle. A miracle loves a peaceful place to land. Welcome gratitude into the picture. While the fingers touch, say, thank you for this ease. Let the belly soften and the breath deepen. Gratitude is the seal that helps the picture settle into the body. The seal whispers to the mind, this is safe to allow. Safety unlocks receiving. Without safety, the mind defends. With safety, the heart opens. Keep the practice short in the beginning, 1 or 2 minutes at sunrise, 1 minute at midday, 1 minute in the evening. Short and sincere is better than long and tense. Over time, the body will recognize the anchor and drop into calm more quickly. To make the practice even more stable, write 1 sentence in a journal that names the picture and the feeling it carries. Paid bill, feeling, relief, and pride. Steady work hour, feeling, focus, and ease. Peaceful home meal, feeling, warmth, and rest. The pen is a friendly witness. Words on paper build trust in the path. Trust reduces inner noise. Reduced noise lets guidance be heard. Guidance leads to right action. Right action welcomes increase. Whisper while writing. Right thoughts, right feelings, right steps. If an old scene appears, worry about money, fear of calls, dread of tasks, do not fight it. Place the old scene on a small inner shelf, thank it for trying to protect, and gently return to the chosen picture. Add a soft correction line. I choose the calm version. Repeat the anchor touch, breathe once more, and stay with the new picture for a few breaths. The mind learns by returns. Every return builds a path that becomes easier to follow each day. End this section with a slow exhale and a quiet line. I see good. I feel good. I make room for good. Turn calm pictures into gentle motion. Prosperity meets those who move in small, loving steps that match the inner tone. Begin with a next sweet step list for today. Keep it short and friendly, 3 items only. 1 home step, 1 work step, 1 money step. Home step could be clearing a small surface so the eyes can rest. Work step could be sending 1 important message that unblocks a task. Money step could be setting a tiny auto transfer into savings or noting 1 expense with calm attention. These steps are modest on purpose. Modesty protects consistency. Consistency builds trust with the self. Trust becomes momentum without the burn of pressure. Use a 2-minute rule to start. If the mind resists, do the step for 2 minutes. Most tasks melt once begun. Beginning is the bridge from thought to reality. If 2 minutes complete the step, celebrate that. If not, those 2 minutes still count as success. They prove that movement is possible. Success signals the brain to release uplifting chemicals that say, more of this. This inner chemistry lesson is simple. Short wins brighten the mood. A brighter mood makes the next step easier. Whisper while starting. Begin small, gain steady. Create a friendly container for money actions. Place a small card in the wallet with a caring line. I treat money with clarity and respect. Before each purchase, touch the card and take 1 long exhale. After the purchase, bless the flow. Money goes out in peace, returns in better form. Once a week, add a tiny saving and a tiny giving. Saving teaches the self that future care is honored. Giving keeps the river open and softens fear. Balance grows when both are present, even in small amounts. Balance invites more to balance with it. Pair each action with the body. Before a call, roll the shoulders back and open the chest. Before writing a message, place both feet on the floor and breathe once slowly. Before organizing a bill, touch thumb to index and recall the calm picture. These small bridges move the body into the same direction as the mind. Alignment avoids inner argument. Without argument, energy is not wasted. Saved energy becomes extra strength for kind action. Affirm softly, aligned steps multiply my good. Use a simple map for the day. Start with light, breathe, mirror kindness, write 3 gratitudes, move with ease, take the first sweet step, check the thought garden. Then repeat a small cycle in the afternoon. 1 breath, 1 step, 1 line of praise. Close the day with a quick note of proof in the journal. These loops are like gentle circles that slowly widen into a beautiful path. There is no rush to widen. Let the path grow at the pace that keeps the heart soft and the mind clear. When a larger task must be done, break it into pieces that fit these loops. If there is a bill to resolve, first breathe and picture the paid stamp. Next, find the number or page without pressure. Then draft a calm message or make the call. Afterward, write 1 line of praise, handled with care. If a work project feels heavy, choose a single part and set a kind timer for 10 minutes. Let the body sit tall and the jaw loosen. When the timer ends, praise the effort and either continue or pause with peace. This method grows courage without strain. Keep a done list in plain view. Each check mark is a small celebration. Celebration trains the mind to notice progress. Progress feeds hope. Hope fuels action. Action creates results. Results open doors. In this chain, each link is small and human. Nothing here depends on perfection. Everything depends on tenderness and follow-through. The most powerful line to carry through this section is simple. Each small step multiplies my good. Speak it while moving. Let it become the song of the day. Tend to the inner soil where thoughts grow. Thoughts can be shaped with love. Think of the mind as a garden at sunrise. Some lines are flowers that nourish the day. Some lines are weeds that crowd the path. Weeds do not make a person bad. They only ask for gentle care. Begin with a 3-part practice. Name it, soften it, choose it. When a harsh thought arrives, this will never work. There is not enough. Too late. Name it kindly. A fear thought. Naming creates space. With space, the body can breathe. Soften it next. Add ease to the tone. This is a fear thought passing through a caring mind. A soft tone tells the nervous system there is no emergency. Finally, choose a helpful line that is true enough for today. I am open to better ways. More than enough can grow. The time I have is enough for my next step. Write the chosen line on paper, then breathe it in and speak it out. Let the body be involved. Rest a hand on the chest as the line is spoken. Warmth spreads under the palm. This warmth is a sign that the calming system is listening. Repeat the line 3 times slowly. Repetition is watering. Water grows seeds. Repetition grows the new thought. If the old thought returns, greet it again with the same 3 steps. Over days and weeks, the old weed weakens and the new plant strengthens. Build a small set of ladder lines for common worries. A ladder line is a gentle step between a heavy belief and a bright one. If the heavy belief says money is always hard, a bright leap to money is easy may feel false. Choose a ladder. I can learn calm money steps. Some money tasks can feel easier. My care invites better flow. If the heavy belief says, success skips me, try. Success can notice steady effort. I give success reasons to stay. I am building steady results. Use what feels honest and kind. The mind accepts what it can believe. Honesty plus kindness equals progress. Use the body to reset when a harsh line sticks. Notice where it sits, jaw, throat, chest, belly. Send 1 breath there, loosen the jaw, roll the shoulders, rub the palms together and place them over the area that feels tight. Add a sentence, I let this soften. Repeat the breath. When the area loosens a little, speak the chosen line again. This is emotional first aid done with patience. With practice, resets become quicker. Quick resets protect the day from downward spirals. Keep a thought garden page in the journal, divided into 2 columns. Left for old lines that show up often, right for the new lines that replace them. Add the date each time a swap is made. Watching the dates collect becomes very encouraging. It proves that inner care is ongoing. It proves that change is real. It turns healing into a visible pattern. Let gratitude support the thought garden. Each time a new line is used in real life, during a bill, a call, a decision, write 1 short note of thanks for the steadiness it brought. This step ties the new thought to a living result. The mind loves proof. Proof builds faith. Faith keeps the practice going on days when energy is low. The most tender truth of this section is sweet and simple. Thoughts are choices. Choices grow lives. Speak it with a hand on the heart and let it sink in. Seal the morning with a loving blessing and a simple daily plan carried in the pocket of the mind. Bless the body for waking. Bless the breath for steadying. Bless the mind for learning. Bless the heart for opening. Bless the day for offering a fresh field to plant. Then shape a light plan that feels kind and clear. Greet the light, breathe for a few minutes, meet the mirror with one caring line. Write 3 gratitudes and 1 proof of support. Move the body with ease. Take 1 sweet step for home, 1 for work, 1 for money, and tend 1 thought in the garden. This plan is not heavy. It is not a test. It is a rhythm, a quiet beat that keeps life moving in a loving direction. Carry closing lines that travel well. This day is kind to me. I move with peace, and good meets me. Prosperity follows my loving steps. Say them at thresholds, doorways, start of tasks, start of calls, before meals, before rest. Thresholds are natural places to renew a promise. Each renewal adds strength to the path. Each renewal says to the inner world, we continue with care. If a day stumbles, the blessing still stands. Begin again at any hour. Step to a window and let light touch the face, even if the sky is gray. Lengthen 1 exhale. Offer 1 kind mirror line. Write 1 gratitude. Move for 1 minute. Take 1 tiny step. Replace 1 harsh thought with 1 gentle line. These are not small in truth. These are acts of courage. Courage does not always roar. Often it speaks softly and keeps going. Let a closing verdict rise from the heart. Prosperity is not a race to win. It is a relationship to tend. It grows in a body that feels safe, in a mind that is cared for, and in actions that are gentle and steady. Sunrise offers the perfect doorway into that relationship each day. Walk through with soft feet. Speak with a kind voice. Practice short rituals that return the self to peace and purpose. Where peace and purpose meet, doors open that once seemed locked. Resources gather around steady love. Opportunities notice clear presence. Increase becomes a natural echo of inner ease. End with a blessing spoken slowly. This new day welcomes me. I welcome this new day. I am guided. I am provided for. I am at peace. I choose small, loving steps, and small, loving steps choose me. Life supports me in every way. Pause. Breathe. Let the words rest in the body. Then move into the day. 1 light, 1 breath, 1 kindness, 1 step. Over time, these become a river, and a river knows how to find the sea.